Hello Aries, this is your love reading for the middle of August 2016. I just want to apologize for the late post, but I'll just go ahead and get right into your reading. Okay Aries, so again, coming into the middle of this month, I see you reminiscing a bit, maybe having some tender feelings for someone from your past, for someone maybe you've known since childhood, or maybe for someone that you feel you've known your whole life. This may be someone that is not currently in your life, or who you haven't seen for some time or spoken to for some time. But I definitely see you remembering having some tender thoughts and feelings for someone or some situation, some nostalgia. And with that, I did get a few cards that flew out of the deck. We had the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands. So there does look like there's some sort of maybe internal conflict or some internal struggles as to whether maybe you should make communication or reach out to someone, or in what you should say when if you were to reach out to someone. So I do see some, again, just back and forth with whether maybe you should contact someone or not. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, it does seem to, you may be focused more on career, finances, studies. Maybe that those are things you need to be focusing on. But again, just having maybe reoccurring thoughts of someone from your past, or someone that you don't currently see often. So that may be getting in the way of maybe some career priorities and things. But I do see just a lot of debating whether you should or whether you shouldn't in regards to communication as well. Now, in regards to a partner, okay, this energy can be you or your partner, but someone is represented by the Hermit here. So this other person, again, could be you. This person is, may be somewhat detached, maybe distant. They may be maybe a bit of a loner, or not as involved maybe as they once were, or maybe this is someone too that is very spiritual, who is a deep thinker, a deep, I'd say, reflective person overall. They're very self-aware. And I also see, with the High Priestess, there may be there's some like unspoken there may be a lot of nonverbal kind of communication here with someone. I mean by that is there's maybe some repressed thoughts or feelings from this person, or they just seem very distant. But I do feel they feel that there's a strong connection between the two of you. Again, this may be unspoken, it may be almost unconscious, nonverbal, very subtle. They may, mixed messages, or vague communication. There may also too, maybe there's, maybe you dream of this person, or this person has dreams of you. But it does seem like there's some unexpressed things, emotions or thoughts and feelings from your partner or yourself. But with the moon representing the relationship, again, it just seems like it's a very things aren't up front. Again, I do feel there's a lot of repressing of emotions here. Things are vague as they stand. Maybe they're a bit confusing. Maybe you both are confused as to what the other is thinking or feeling. But I do see, again, I feel strongly that it's some sort of repression. Or you both may be suppressing things from, it's not clear. The boundaries aren't clear between the two of you as of right now. And I do think that there is definitely some, the problem, I think, is one or both of you may be acting in a way that is just almost too passive, okay? Passive to the point of inactivity, just waiting and watching, and not really, afraid to jump in to a relationship. I do see a lot of fear. Again, this may be it could be from one or both of you, but there's just a lot of fear in regards to this situation, and getting involved with each other, or expressing yourselves with each other. It's almost kind of like maybe you feel too you don't have much control over the situation. Yeah, but I definitely do see there's difficulty with making physical choices, practical choices. There could be a bit of competition too. Maybe you feel a bit competitive, because with the Five of Wands, that can also stand for competitiveness. Maybe there's another person involved. Maybe that's where the Six of Cups is coming from. Maybe you're thinking of someone from your past, or your partner may be thinking about someone from their past. So it definitely could be, there could be a juggling of multiple people in the situation. And there needs to be, a decision. Because I feel that, what is crossing this relationship is, a lack thereof, or indecision. So someone needs to make a decision in this relationship. And with your outcome cards, it's almost like, I got the feeling like better the devil you know than the devil you don't. But I feel coming into September that you need to maybe have a new approach to things, because being indecisive right now is not how it's not going to move forward. You need to make some practical decisions. You need to decide which way you want to head, one way or the other. But you know, that's what I see going into September. I definitely think if you don't make a decision, one may be made for you. But I do see you opening up to new possibilities, new ways of doing things. Clarity, again, because with the moon, and then when we come down here, in the Fool, we have the Sun. So maybe you're going to come to a decision, or someone is going to come to a decision. But the Fool, it's starting new things. So it may, again, if it's two people in your life, it may be a new person or a newer person that you decide to go with, or a new project, or a new direction. I'm saying a new direction. You may decide I'm saying to find. I think you may decide to finally make a decision one way or the other, and it's going to be a renewal of your relationship currently, or maybe a start of a new relationship. Could be renewing something from your past. So that's what I see for you, Aries, and you have a great rest of your month, and I will see you soon. Take care.